Hello, my name is Ricky Harper. This is my wife Sandy. We live out here in Bumpus, Virginia, which is in Louisa County. We've been living in the house for 29 years. My parents gave us a piece of the land, and we've got cousins, aunts, and uncles living on the rest of the farm. So it's more like a total family affair here all the time. We really like the house. We spent a lot of time, like I say, going over blueprints and deciding what we wanted to get it built the way we wanted. So we're very happy with it. We raised our kids here. They had graduation parties here. This was a hangout for the church youth group for a lot of years. We've never thought that we'd have a house fire. The date of the fire was February 17th, 2017. I think it's a day we'll never forget. The house caught fire at about 1 o'clock or so. That's when we were notified anyway. Sandy, she was in town doing some shopping and banking, and I was still at work and got a phone call from a gentleman across the street here to let us know, and that's a phone call you never want to get. The house was a total loss. We were able to salvage a couple of photo albums and a few dishes from in the kitchen, but that was about it. Everything else was gone. And it's just, you just can't imagine what it's like to be standing here and watching your house burn. There's nothing you can do. It was pretty devastating. The local agent, Bob, with Meredith Alvis, was here within a couple of hours. Actually, the fire chief from Goochland Fire Department called him. He had asked me who was our insurance with, and we told him, and he called the actual agent for us. And Bob was here with a check for $2,500 to get us through to help buying some things that we didn't have, like say, anything but the clothes on the back. Northern Neck contacted us, I think, on Saturday right after the fire and started the process. And Justin Tuck, he walked us through the whole process, and he was amazing, just helping us out with it, through everything we needed to know and how we needed to proceed with the insurance and documenting all of the things that we had in the house. And they were extremely helpful. What changed as far as us in the fire is now I think we're more sensitive to what's going on around us, making sure that we've got fire extinguishers in the house and just things are turned off, and checking behind one another. The biggest takeaway I think is to make sure that everyone has good insurance. Go through your policy. Have a good safe to put your papers in. And I can't say enough about going through your policy and knowing what you have, that you've got adequate coverage. We went with Northern Neck, and I think that we'd stay with them forever as long as they'll keep us. I would recommend them to our friends. We have recommended them to quite a few people with our church friends and people in the neighborhood. And anyone moving into a new house, they need to take a look at what Northern Neck offers.